Hi guys! Alright, so I woke up in the morning and I really wanted to get you to take you with me for rides to go to work and show you some stuff that I do, but I didn't realize that this camera has this aquarium in and I didn't record any voice. So I'm just going to tell you where I went. I had to go to two places today. One of them was a school named by Alexander Doba. I'm sure you know the guy. If you follow National Geographic, I'm sure you heard about this man who went kayaking across Atlantic and did it by himself. So they named the school after him, and it was this kind of event, international event that the school was running. And after that, I went to Ethnology Museum for the workshops on tolerance. So the kids from the high school could take part in a workshop and exchange their feelings about tolerance. And first of all, I wanted to tell you who is this channel for. And I'm pretty sure that it's for rovers, it's for scout leaders, it might be for explorers, and it's for anyone who's interested in traveling, in photography, in motorcycles. I would like to tell you something about myself. Like I said, I'm a scout leader, but the photography is the main topic here. So I would like to explain you what is photography for me. So I started photographing because I wanted to meet people. So it was never really my hobby. Like, I would go out sometimes to learn, but I would go with the camera to the places I wanted to meet people in. So it's more of like my tool. I mean, camera is a thing that helps me to get into situations and into places and kind of stand in the back and observe, and then later on explain what I've seen. So what I'm gonna show you here on this vlog is I'm gonna let you in to come with me to those places and to meet those people with me. We're gonna see how they work, we're gonna see who they are, and what kind of places they live in, and where do they camp, or what they do, where they come from, and why scouting is so important for them, and what did it change. I'm also gonna cover topics from photography. I hope that some photographers out there are gonna appreciate some kind of my experience. I'm gonna take you out for a ride on the motorcycles as well, for sure, because I really love motorcycles. Climbing trips, mountains, all kind of adventurous stuff, I hope. And hopefully we're gonna run some interviews with the people, conversation kind of situation here. So that's what I wanted to tell you, how it's all gonna look like. But I'm not gonna leave you without the story. So the story is about my photo shoot in Palestine. So it was third year of school and we had to do a documentary project, and I already knew that I'm gonna work on Scouting Impact. It was already called Scouting Impact back then, and I found the tickets to Israel. So I bought the tickets, obviously, and I found some contacts from my friend who works in Israel sometime, but they were not scouts. I think it was second night of my stay. I went to have a walk in Bethlehem. So I see this sign, and it's a fleur-de-lis, the scout symbol. So I'm like, that's crazy, because I'm looking for the scouts. So I took a picture of it, and so I could remember and try to find it later. But then I hear the sound, dancing, doing something, messing around. So I go around the corner and I see plenty of kids, and it happened to be a scout center. So I talked with them and I asked them, where's the scout leader, so I can talk with him and ask him what they do, and if we can meet, if I can take pictures. And they're like, yes, no problem, we're gonna take you upstairs. So I go upstairs with them. I go into this hall, and there's this long table, and like 30 of scout leaders from all region, because apparently there was a meeting before the Christmas Eve, the Orthodox Christmas Eve they were about to celebrate. And because they play drums, they need to practice a few days before, and I was there on 2nd of January, I think, and the event was on 6th. So they tell me, come in the morning, come at 6 in the morning. They were practicing. I was looking at what they do. I was running all around town, because there were scout leaders from whole different groups and whole different religions as well. Syrian scouts, Greek Orthodox scouts, Christian scouts. So I was running all around the city, trying to capture, their practice of each one of them, trying to see, trying to meet some, to find some relations, to just understand who they are, and why do they do it. So yeah, then comes the 6th of January, and there's this big event. Whole town is packed with people, and there's a bishop coming from Jerusalem as well. So plenty of people, and there's a protest as well. So I go with the guys. We took a lot of pictures on the way, and because they were crossing whole town to go to the school center, they had a break-in. And there's a protest on the way. There was a whole mess because of the protest, and they didn't want to let the scouts through, but we finally made it, and we got to this school center, and we have a break. And there were also Muslim scouts from the south of Palestine. So I met with these guys, and they told me, yeah, you should definitely come. So morning after, I take a bus, I go to south, and I spent another few days traveling with them to see the difference, because it's not a country of just one religion, it's a country of many religions and many beliefs. So yeah, that's what you can see in my pictures, I hope, and I hope to visit there back again. So if you're interested in listening to more of Scout stories, subscribe, like, share, come over.